Hey everyone, NWA Prepper here. So today I am out looking for my bargain preps, and I kind of have a goal this time, and I haven't been in there yet. But my goal this time is I want to work on number one, I want another laundry setup, clothespins, clothesline, maybe one of those pouches that hold the clothespins on the clothesline, something like that. And then some cleaning stuff. I'm going to see what I can come up with. Now, that doesn't mean I won't do more, whatever. Because remember, my budget's $20. So I'll show you what I find once I get back. All right. So we went into the store to do our bargain preps. And I left with the idea of getting some cleaning things and a clothesline, because I have at my bug out location, of course, I have a little box with clothesline and clothespins, but I'm working on equalizing my secondary location, and so it was a little short. So anyway, so what I started my trip with is 2 packages of clothespins, and these are just the inexpensive. There's 36 of them in here. So I got 2 of these because for the most part, you're going to take 36 and divide it by 2, or I do when I hang up clothes on my line. And so I may have more laundry than 16. Anyway, so I bought 2 of these. And then they didn't have the line or the clothesline that I wanted. But while it was on my mind, I went ahead and got some of this nylon, or just some cord. It's 50 feet. I may double it. It says, let's see, where did it say? 6 millimeter or 1/4 inch. I don't know. So it'll be a short clothesline, but it will make do until I can come across a good deal on a cable or some actual clothesline material. So I got my clothesline for the most part. I didn't find the little clothespin pouch that I was looking for. I know where I can go buy one. It's not that I don't have it. I just wanted to find it here at where everything's $1. So to start my cleaning adventure, I did these cleaning gloves, which they're not biohazard gloves or anything. They're just good cleaning gloves. And so I got a couple pair of these. They had some thinner ones that had 2 pairs in each box, but these were substantially thicker. And so I got these instead. Then I got another thing of alcohol sanitizing gel, or hand sanitizer. They had some in there with the aloe in it, or it was green colored. I don't know about if that stuff in there spoils or what. So I just stuck with good old ethyl alcohol. And this is 70%, which is, I liked. So I got one of those, and then they had the big thing of antibacterial hand soap, and I got one of these. And I've never used this brand before, but I kind of look, and I don't know if you can see, it's not quite as thick as some brands, but it's still thick enough to coat when I dump it. And so we're going to give this a try. For $1, it's not bad. 15 ounces of it. We'll see how it cleans. But plus it's in a pump bottle, and I really like that in the larger sizes. Just because I buy the refills where you just squirt it and refill the bottle, but for a start of, or not start, but to kind of levelize my secondary place, that's what I'm doing with that. So then I got, I like Dawn I mean, I'm a Dawn dishwashing type of guy, and these little bottles stack really neat in the type of containers that I like to use. I know the other ones that are a few more ounces than these are the same price, and they have off brands in there. But I know I like Dawn. I know Dawn, so I buy Dawn. That's what anyway. What a thing to be a brand snob about. So I bought several of these, and so 2 of these will go to my primary location to finish out a tub of that I needed for that, and then I got to start my second one. And then I got, and this isn't a great deal, disinfectant spray, and this feels like it's not all the way full, but when I read the ingredients, it's got the very, very, very similar stuff to other sanitizing sprays or like disinfectant sprays. And so I got these. I like the cap on it because it takes a little bit to get it off, and it protects the nozzle pretty good. So I got a few of these. And then what else? Oh, and then I got a couple boxes of large Band-Aids, which is totally just because one of my kids has had a cut and has used a few of them, and so I wanted to not only replace them, the ones that we've had, but augment the Band-Aid box. So all in all, I got all that stuff, and what did I got something. Oh, Scout got really dehydrated the other day, and so he's been having to sit and recuperate and hydrate, and Dad's been kind of a healing butthead, making him do things he doesn't want to do and drink what he doesn't want to drink. And so I'm doing all that, and so I got him just a little box of pizza rolls. Totally against what I want, but it's being nice to him. So anyway, so all of that stuff was $16, and then the pizza rolls. But so for the $15 and change, that'll give me enough money to buy a couple of the plastic totes that I like, that work really good on the shelving units that I have. And so my goal is, right now it's not, or my goal is for location 1 to be a carbon, or location 2 to be a carbon copy of 2. 1 to be 2. I want them both to be the same. I want them to both have the same shelving units. I want them to both, because I can get those shelving units inexpensively, and I can get the same ones. But I want them to be the same, and I want, if the inventory count is the same, then it makes it easy when I can go, okay, I need 10 of this in here, and I need 10 of it there. And so when I rotate it back home, then it's easy to do. And some things I don't rotate. Some things I just let sit. Like the Dawn dishwashing soap, I don't rotate that. It doesn't seem to break down. It's in a dark building. It's in a container. Some things I don't rotate, but for the most part I try to. But I save the money on that. And so when I finish, of course, everything is always a work in progress, always. And when I finish one thing, I just move on to the next. And today was to augment the cleaning stuff and try to levelize things. And I like to levelize things without robbing from Peter to pay Paul, if that makes any sense. So if an example is when I pick up something to rotate, say in my bug out bag, I don't take it out of Scout's bug out bag or my wife's bug out bag just because theirs is newer. I look at my list and I say, oh, this needs replaced, and I replace the one in my bag, or I replace the one in their bag with a new product, not something. I'm not just going to take it from here to put it in there. with few exceptions. I'll rotate batteries out of bug out bags, and I'll put them into the video game controller box where those batteries go. I mean, that's where those batteries come from. But I won't put them in something that's a life or death item. And so sometimes it goes slow. And particularly when you're building multiple locations, it's really difficult to go, well, do I want to put all this in one spot? Because that spot is further along and it has gardens and livestock and people there all the time and blah, 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 blah. And this one has some of that, but it's a hard decision. Dollar stores make it easier. Stay within your budget. Don't impulse buy. Know what you're buying. Example is they had paper construction masks or surgical masks on the shelf in there. They're not very well designed, so they don't get a good seal. Those type of masks are really only good to keep what somebody has in. They're not to protect you from what's already out there very much. There are better things out there and definitely better for the money. At I think there was 50 cents a piece. I mean, that's crazy, ludicrous. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bargain Preps. Keep your eyes open. Stay within your budget. You can do it. Let's get ready.